হ্যালো, হ্যালো, হ্যালো
Hello and
গাইস,
welcome one and
গুড
all. The
ইভিনিং।
atmosphere
এটা আমার
building
প্রথম
very
লাইভ।
nicely here.
তো সবাই
Gorgeous,
আমাকে একটু
gorgeous
সাপোর্ট
evening.
করো,
The
সাবস্ক্রাইব
skies are
করো,
clear,
লাইক
the
করো,
noise is fervent.
মজা করো আমার
Atmosphere.
সাথে, এনজয় করো।
I'm your
আসো
commentator
সবাই মিলে
Peter
একটু খেলি।
Drury and providing his unique brand of
আর আমার
expert analysis.
অডিওটা কি
Here's Jim
আদৌ
Beglin.
ঠিকঠাক শোনা
Thanks
যাচ্ছে
for that,
কিনা একটু
Peter. And
বললে
may I
বললে
say
ভালো
a
হয়
big
সবাই।
hello to everyone.
তো আমার কাছে সেরকম কোনো ইকুইপমেন্টও
Front
নেই,
seats
এটা আমার
here.
প্রথম
The
লাইভ
sea of team colours
এই চ্যানেলের।
ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90. Oh, they could be caught out here.
গোল খাবো, এত সহজ নয় তাও।
Movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Owen! Now, who's going to be... And that is Scooter! And a terrific save from the keeper. Yeah, he was...
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a throw. Interesting ball. Now that's well seen too. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's got away. Oh, he's onto this.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
A real opportunity here from a position of Memento! Oh, the ball's run look. Fires from distance. Gets his pass away. Now it's Owen. He can run onto that.
Oh, that was expansive and
And he's done it! The breakthrough strike.
Perfect placement. The one place the
হ্যালো,
keeper
হ্যালো,
could reach. No other
কেউ
outlet
কি
there.
দেখবে
That
না
was
আমার
right
লাইভ?
in the corner. Unstoppable. Diego Bola!
আমার লাইভ করে নিজে দেখতে
Diego
পেলে
first
মজা পেতাম।
goal of the game. Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Maldini clears. They're back on the ball again. Pickford getting this one clear. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's been shifted off him. Stojkovic. Costa Curta. Nicely aimed pass. Stojkovic. Danielson. He's had it taken off him. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front. And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space. Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Guys, please like, share, subscribe to my new channel. চ্যানেলটা নতুন নয় যদিও,
Corner of the game.
লাইভটা আজকে প্রথম করছি। মাথা ডিরেক্ট কর্নার, নাইস গোল।
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
কিন্তু মানে নিজেই তো দেখতে দেবে না।
And all it needed was a touch. He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
এত ল্যাগ করছে যেন
Number 6. So that's 2 now without reply. Got a shot away. Ruud Gullit. Danielson. Oh, well played. Gullit, a true great in every sense of the word. Oh, he's through the middle. He's through and all alone. about the timing of the pass and run. They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the... There's the whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. Madrid decide to shake things up. There has been a change in decent hits. Oh, it's fallen loose again. A whisker away from making it 4. Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first. So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change. Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. It's Maradona!
इसकी माँ का एटा ना कि
And
मीस
with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do. Bebeto. Stojkovic. Time, excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Quality deserted them when they really needed it. He has slightly undercooked that one. Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
649.
Perfectly measured that.
आभार
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Batistuta. He's shifting through the gears. Batistuta! And that is wildly off target. Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 17. Owen. Coming on the field.
Madrid do have
Number 18.
options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
27.
Good looking ball. Now it's Lewandowski. He's gone for goal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's Maradona! There they go, hunting again. Inzaghi has been caught there, it's a foul.
नॉस्टा हर वो बड़ा
And it's Gullit. Oh, it's come loose. It's played into space. Bebeto. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Eight forwards. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. It could be in here. And Adeyemi. He's right there. No mistake.
Sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, give it away. Oh, just skip sense to shoot.
It's anyone.
And again! Really well taken goal. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they win it back again. And it's smaller. There will be 5 minutes to set play on. Costa Curta.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That is a great pick out. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
इसकी माँ का भैंचोद
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, we're on the way. Forwards and with intent.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
And here's Batistuta, and Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Foot in. Cafu. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Van Basten looks to get on the end of this. Owen, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. David Villa! He's delivered all right!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. No, again there. Great chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Gets his pass away. Adams gets across to intercept that. Well, the boss won't be happy about... Could be danger here! He's picked his way through. Big chance! And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? And one more try. He's got a goal. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Batistuta. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Forlan. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! He scored! Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
We have ourselves a real game here.
3 minutes.
Well, they're
added
very
time.
much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And he's managed... And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. And there is the half-time whistle. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now the finish! Oh, taken with style. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That has ended up in no man's land. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Owen was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop it. And Owen! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Bayer Leverkusen certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We
Diego
have got changes
Forlan.
here from both
Coming
sides,
on
in
the
fact.
field is number 10, Messi. Substitution.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Bayer Leverkusen showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Threads one in. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now that's well seen too. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't...
Can he put it away? Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof.
Goal!
That looks like a preconceived
After
plan. Win the
87
ball
minutes
and then
is
unleash.
Number 9, Cristiano.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold
Substitution in
out?
progress.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
He's got away.
Added minutes has been
Quick to
indicated.
recover this. Can he get onto this? No, it's not getting there. Has a go! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
এটা হচ্ছে ম্যাচ, ছেড়েই দিল ম্যাচ খেলতে খেলতে। বেরিয়েই গেছে ম্যাচ থেকে। সালা গাইস, প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব টু মাই চ্যানেল, লাইক করো, শেয়ার করো, কমেন্টে জানাও। প্রথম লাইভ এটা, তাই জন্য আমি প্রফেশনাল নই, যতটুকু পারি করছি। আস্তে আস্তে শিখবো, তোমরা সাপোর্ট করো, তোমাদের সাপোর্টে আরও ভালোভাবে লাইভ করতে পারবো, আরও অন্য শুধু ই ফুটবল নয়, আরও অনেক রকম গেমস দেখাতে পারবো।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. That has not gone well. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. David Villa! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 8, David Villa. David Villa. David Villa.
So, a breakthrough already. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. And Messi! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot. Oh, they could be caught out here. To Nielsen. And he's had a hit. And that is doing no harm at all.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Cafu. He's going to be disappointed with that. Great ball if he can get there. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but it tries a shot! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Had a shot! It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Beckham to take it as usual. Keeper has taken decisive action. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's well spotted. Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Jorginho. Pinches it off him. That is good alertness.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Van Dijk cuts it out. To Nielsen. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
David Villa.
Madrid come in
Coming
at
on to
half-time,
replace him
largely
is
satisfied with where they
number
are.
20,
After a half which has certainly had its
Robert
moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He might be in here! Oh, no question, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless.
Mbappe! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's Rooney! Cafu. Just about up to the hour now. Maradona is wide and looking to get onto this. Adams calmly anticipates. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rooney, he's found the way through. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they...
Oh no, this does not look good. Deftly away.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He rises! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Hazard. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that's a throw-in. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. He's through, now is he in? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Substitution
Well, there may
on the
be some
field.
scope for debate
Number
over the
15,
seriousness of the offence, but
Danielson.
none over its repercussions.
Number 22,
They'll have to see out the rest of the
Iniesta.
game with 10.
Coming on the
Maradona!
field. Number 9.
And that's
Cristiano
caused a worry or
Ronaldo.
two.
A more
Number
than decent
17,
attempt, Peter.
Beckham.
Looking for the run. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Stoichkov engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that had the makings of something. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 10, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 18, Batistuta.
Madrid awarded another corner. Madrid have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Has a shot!
6 added minutes has been
A
indicated.
real chance and a real let-off. And the finish! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. An act of charity gratefully received. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.